When I was growing up, I am thankful that I was always encouraged to have honesty in my prayers to the Lord. And the Psalms were often cited as the example of that. And I know this isn't necessarily true for everybody, but in my particular experience, the Psalms were always seen as kind of like giving us a kind of permission to really sometimes be brutally honest with the Lord, especially in times of deep suffering. And so I'm thankful for having had that formation. I think what completed that for me in becoming Catholic is that these Psalms didn't only articulate and give me permission to cry out to the Lord and to be honest with Him, even brutally honest at times about my own doubts, my own struggles, my sufferings. The Church taught me that these became the very prayer of Christ, so that these particular prayers became the way that I could enter the heart of Christ. And that my own particular suffering or the particular struggle that I might be experiencing or going through could be actually a window or a means, a way that I could cross the threshold and entered into the pure sight of Christ and entered into the deepest place in His most sacred heart. So that this didn't have to become a source of feeling totally abandoned by God, but because Christ has made them His own prayer, it could be a source of the greatest intimacy with Christ, without ignoring the deepest suffering, without ignoring the struggle, without ignoring the doubts. It could be a way for me to draw near to Christ. And I think that's the game changer, is, it's one thing to say, well, just be honest with God, just cry out to God. The psalmist does that. He gives us permission. It's another thing to say that God has so desired to be one with us that He's entered into the deepest place of our suffering and our weakness and our frailty, and He has actually made those longings His own. And that by being honest and kind of coming to terms with those, those feelings, those sentiments can actually be a way of entering into the heart of Christ.